There are so many people in the world, and you may be watching this right now, and you have these incredible ideas, and what you think is missing is motivation. And that's not true. Because the way that our minds are wired, and the fact about human beings, is that we are not designed to do things that are uncomfortable or scary or difficult. Our brains are designed to protect us from those things because our brains are trying to keep us alive. And in order to change, in order to build a business, in order to be the best parent, the best spouse, to do all those things that you know you want to do with your life, with your work, with your dreams, you're going to have to do things that are difficult, uncertain, or scary, which sets up this problem for all of us. You're never going to feel like it.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I know exactly why that is. Because I've studied this so much, because for me, one of the hardest things to figure out was, why is it so hard to do the little things that would improve my life? And what I've come to realize is that the way that our minds are designed is our minds are designed to stop you at all costs from doing anything that might hurt. Your body sends you signals all day long because it's trying to tell you that it has needs that are not being met. All anxiety begins with worrying. Your negative thought loop starts going. This is the baby. The thoughts start to spin. Your body and your nervous system take notice. Anxiety is simply when worrying starts to get lodged in your body. It begins with a worry. Then your body gets agitated. And when your body gets agitated, we make the mistake then of letting the worries pick up. Oh shit, my stomach's on edge. That must mean that something bad's gonna happen. And that only ticks up the anxiety in your body. And at some point, your body goes, that's it, I'm getting her out of here, panic attack time. When you start to attack the worry loop, that's how you can slow down the anxiety. I kept saying this to myself on repeat. There is no way, Mel, if you've worked this hard, that you will not be rewarded. You have to believe that this moment is preparing you for something amazing that hasn't happened yet. Keep going. And so I repeated that over and over and over and over and over again as I wanted to throw in the towel, as I would start to bash myself, as I would start to feel sorry for myself and be like, no, there's just no way I'm going to believe that something amazing isn't going to happen. I've worked too hard. Something amazing that hasn't happened is coming. And when you get yourself into that mindset, it creates a sense of resilience and momentum and resolve that you need in order to keep going when the shit hits the fan, or when you feel disappointed, or when life is beating you down. The bottom line is, no one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. All that feeling stuck means is that a fundamental thing that's required for you to be a healthy and happy human being is missing. This is for those of you that feel like you have big dreams, but you're either so overwhelmed or you don't know how to get started. I want you to find 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. That's all it takes. 10 to 15 minutes. I want to teach you how you use some simple things to push through the excuses that are always going to be there and the fear that's always going to be there, so that you can do what you need to do every day in order to inch yourself closer to whatever that big goal is. This is the secret, everybody. This is the secret to everything. That's it. In order to make it stick, go brick by brick. How do I make sure that I don't wake up at the age of 70 or 80 or 90 and realize that I never actually went for the thing that I really love? And a lot of times going for the thing that you really love doesn't mean quitting your job. It means figuring out how to be more focused and deliberate in your life so that you can start to add in incremental progress every day on inching forward that side hustle, that passion project, that book you've always wanted to write. So feeling stuck is normal. In fact, there are going to be multiple times throughout your life that you feel stuck. And what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to think that feeling stuck is a bad thing. I want you to change how you think about the experience of feeling stuck. So let me explain something about the way that your body and your mind work together. Your body and your mind are obviously in sync with one another, and your body is designed as a sophisticated system to be able to send signals to your mind when there are fundamental needs that are not being met. So let me explain some of these signals that your body sends every single day that you pay attention to and that you respond to whenever you feel these signals. When you need food, what signal does your body send you? You feel hungry. Feeling hungry is a signal. It's a signal from your body that you need to do something. You need to eat. You want to know another signal? Feeling lonely. Feeling lonely is a signal. And that is a signal that you need to connect with people. That's a fundamental need. So what I want you to do is I want you to use a science-backed tool called visualization to your advantage. There's hard science around visualization, but I've noticed that most people only explain 50% of what you're supposed to do. But it's critical that you understand the two-step process of what you're going to do in terms of visualization. And that's this piece of visualization that everybody misses, that the science says is the most important. You can't just write down your goals. It won't work. You can't just put up a board with photos on it. It won't work. You have to do the second part, which is you have to imagine yourself taking the steps to get there, not the end goal. This is powerful research out of UCLA. This is what will make visualization work. Not just the pretty end game, but visualize the steps that you're taking to get there. And then here's the kicker. Are you ready for the most important research? You've got to allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with it. You've got to make your visual board. It's a really powerful thing to do for sure. But then I want you to visualize yourself every day doing the steps leading up to it. This is research from UCLA. And I want you to allow yourself to feel the emotions. Feel the emotions that you will feel as you're doing those things. Feel pride. Feel excited.